everyone, Letty here. Today I'm going to share with you a Not2Shabby Shop design team project share where we make a card design using the Coco Love stamp set by Not2Shabby. So again, this is Not2ShabbyShop.com. Here is their logo and their website. I had recently hauled some items and I am part of their design team, but I did purchase this stamp set. I thought it was just so cute and I wanted to show you before winter's over, I wanted to show you how you could use this stamp set. So again, it's called Coco Love, and I did buy the stamp set as well as the coordinating dies to go with the stamp set, again from Not2Shabby Shop. This is one of their exclusives. I believe it is still available, so definitely check it out if you're interested. I'll link the website link down below along with a coupon code. So here is one of the stamped images that I did. I added some glossy accents, and what I did was I colored it with alcohol markers, then added some glossy accents. I fussy cut it, and I also have a stamped sentiment that I did add a little bit of a thick border around using the Kitsch Flamingo Distress Oxide that I also purchased there at their shop. So again, you can find it there in their shop as well. And then I have some another little stamp sentiment or little stamp image there, the peppermints. So we're going to make one card together on camera today. I wanted to show you, but I was inspired by this previous card that I had made with the layout where I had a larger mat and then 4 smaller mats and then a sentiment in the middle. So what I've done is I've kind of put together this card design using the Feelin Frosty collection by Simple Stories. I had their 6x8 pad, so I wanted to show you where you could use your scrapbook paper, mix it with these stamps. You could do horizontal or vertical cards. You could also do it this way, just switch up the images, switch up your paper layout or orientation. And we are going to make this card together. Before I do, let me just do a quick flip through of what I have left of this Feelin Frosty 6x8 paper pad. It is so cute. I love these colors. So, and what I did was I just colored my stamped sentiment to match the paper. So let's go ahead and make this card together. Again, I'll show you the items that I'm using here, which are some smaller mats. This is 1 3/4 by 2 3/8. And I will list all the dimensions down below as well. You're basically going to need 4 of those. Then you'll need 1 large mat, which is 4 inches by 5 1/4. This is just your standard large A2 size card mat. And I am using scrap cardstock. So it's just solid colored cardstock. I have an A2 size card base. Okay, and then so see here, you'll just add that mat, and then you'll basically just add those smaller little mats to the front for all 4 of them. So here's what that final card will look like. Let's go ahead and glue this card together here on camera, but we're using the tape runner adhesive, and then I'm going to go ahead and just also use my little Dollar Tree mat, cutting mat from Dollar Tree. So let's assemble. So we're going to go ahead and glue down the larger mat first to the card base. So super easy. I have been trying to use up my scrap cardstock, so that's why I have use that instead of like a pattern paper. You'll see here you have a 1/8 border all the way around. Then you just get to pick and choose how you want these to lay out on the front of your mat, but just make sure you are leaving a 1/8 border all the way around. So I start with 1 and then just keep building around it. So you see here, you see how you have 1/8 border both on the outside and on the inside border. Here's what it'll kind of look like. I have it turned sideways, but that's what it'll look like. And then you just go ahead and keep on adding until you get all the way done. And again, it'll have a 1/8 border all the way around on every single side, which makes it super easy to lay out. So here's what the card front will look like. Now you could just put a stamp sentiment right on the inside of the card or the middle of the card. You could then add a little bit of embellishment just like that. But what I'm going to do is I am going to shift it to the right, just like this. So I could add in this huge stamped image, and you could also turn it horizontally just like this. I am making a vertical card. Just be mindful of your paper pattern orientation. But I am going to go ahead and do a vertical card today. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down my stamped embellishment or my stamped sentiment and then the stamped image as well. So super easy. And again, I just coordinated the colors to try to match as close as I could with that paper. And I really wanted to use that Kitsch Flamingo, the Distress Oxide. It was new to me, that Jamie sells in her shop. So I went ahead and picked that up, and then I wanted to use it for this. So here is the card that we made together. Super easy. Again, I'll have all the dimensions or measurements that I use to cut this down in the description box below. And again, we use the Coco Love stamp, which is an exclusive stamp from the Not2ShabbyShop.com. Here's their logo and their website. I'll link it down in the description box below as well. Thanks for visiting, everyone. Hope you subscribe, like this video, follow me on Instagram, and as always, happy crafting.